Alright, here we are. Welcome. Who we got? Savior, Exploding Corn, Oogtug, Matt, and Anthixius. Welcome. Oh, and Klexus. Welcome, welcome. Alright, no packages today, but there is a little chore here that I wanted to handle before we get started. Which is, here's like a box of older stabilizer stuff that I have where I don't really know where this all came from. And I just kind of wanted to count out to see what I have. So, let's get to it. Looks like, I guess I have here a bunch of what look like GMK screw-ins. I got some plate-mounted stabilizers. Here's a bunch of random switches. I think these are more screw-ins. I think a lot of them might have been done just a long time ago. Alright, some 3U wires, some more switches. I gotta dump all this out. Separate the switches here. Got a bunch of news and notes. We're going to be working on the JJW moment today. We had done a build back in like October or so. Looks like this came from a standoff from a tray mount board. Some more screw-ins. More plate mount. Nap Wizard, welcome. Trying to find an ultra-wide lens for a 1.6 crop in reasonable price. What's reasonable to you? More 3U wires. Alright, a lot of these are like the fanged, like cherry GMK, like PCB mount stuff. Alright, more plate mount. More plate mount. Got a bunch of wires. I don't know the actual lengths. This might be 7U. This is 625. 7U. I think this is 6. 6 as far as I know. Or 625. I get the 3 wires. You don't use that split spacebar dog shit. True. Alright, I think this is 625 with a bend. Yeah, and it's weird because I think these are just like I bought these and they came with more wires than necessary, and these are like the weirdly colored ones. I have a bunch of 3U wires otherwise in some other spots, but I need to track those down. Alright, a bunch of 2U wires here. Some of them are black. Which actually would probably go decently well with like all those black, the black 7U wires that I have. Fang. This is cut fang. Fang. Cut. Fang. Something cheap that I could toss around like $300 max used or new, but the problem is finding something that has a wide aperture. True. Ultra wide. Yeah, ultra wide, like that wide open, seems kind of tough. All right, more plate mount. Yeah, I feel like there's a good portion of these that are not very good. All right, a bunch of 2U wires. More fangs. I feel like I probably have still even more. Okay, I found some PCB clip-ins with what looked like 7U. So that's like potentially usable. This is another 7U, yeah. Another 625. Like, get this fucking 3.5 to 5.6 out of here. Tough, but not impossible. Tough. You also might need to look for something like really old, right? I don't know. I don't know how many super old lenses will go that wide and be that cheap. All right. I mean, I can. It's like I'm not going to use any of these plate mount ones, so I feel like I could just take these 2U wires out of here. And likewise, take all the fanged inserts. I just never sorted this, and I feel like I don't know why I never have. Tokina 11 to 16 f2.8, that's dope, but the AF motor is literally the loudest motherfucking thing ever. Also, that's not 1.6. Alright, more screws. Screws and shit I'll put to the side. Is this another 7U? I think it is. Plate mount 7U. What has plate mount 7U? That doesn't seem super common. .6 as in, oh, sorry, crop vector, my bad. Should wear like that ultra wide APS-C low aperture. All right, then yeah, then third party, yeah. Oh, these are clip-ins. Oh, that's lit. I feel like I should individually bag all these little parts. And that way I know that I never have to touch all the plate mount stuff. All right, found another set of clip-ins. All right, these clip-ins I could actually use. I have 3 of them. I could use that in a build. Or maybe more? Ah, literally like 1 short, unfortunately. Well, I guess I could use that in a TKL build, like KMAC LE. All right. Oh, interesting. These are inserts that are from, I don't know how to explain it, like the flat ones that don't need the fangs clipped. I'd always believed that those came from plate mount stabilizers and that these fanged ones came from PCB mount, like clip-ins. But I was noticing like some of it does seem to get like mixed up. I also have a Sigma 1835 1.8 already, but it's literally the heaviest and most cumbersome thing ever. And non-tripod / gimbal video on it is super impractical. How much was it? Like, I asked that because I'm just kind of wondering, like, is it priced as something that you could toss around or no? I mean, if you're, like, the way I look at it is like, if you're looking for something cheap or like, you know, reasonably priced, I feel like there's always something that you're gonna have to give up. $600, I see. So yeah, not as cheap. It's not that cheap and it's heavy. All right, I'm gonna put all of the screw-in stuff in one bag here. Just stuff it all in. Who is that? Smoked Out, thanks for the follow. For photos, it's perfect. Oh, you're trying to do video stuff? Cannot take videos? Got it. All right, so we got some screw-ins. I can do something with these. I can do something with these clip-ins. These inserts, I can. I'm gonna grab more little baggies. I don't know how many I need. Like, in plastic, non-weather seal construction, perfectly fine. I live in fucking California. Koala, welcome. I get a feeling that all these switches that I have here are kind of like the fucked up ones. Like fucked up in some way. No, they don't look fucked up. They might perform fucked up. This one is 100%. Actually, yeah, these gotta be the fucked up ones. There's no other reason why they would be in here. You gonna keep life? Did they make an announcement? Broken Youth, welcome. I was gonna find out. Yeah, this weather has been crazy. Like pouring 1 second, and then fine the next. Lakers milestone. Yeah, no, I was thinking about that. It was just like, it seems like anytime the Lakers have something to celebrate, they lose. Like when they retired Kobe's jersey, they lost. You know, when they put up the statue, they lost. When LeBron beat Kareem's record, they lost. When LeBron beats 40K, they lost. I feel like this always just happens. All right, I'm gonna put all this plate mount stuff in here. It's on August 31st. Okay, good to know. I'll probably make it, but I'll have to see. How's your back doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I think I've suddenly developed an aversion to nuts. I think because like I was eating cashews, just cashews yesterday, not even like hazelnuts or anything, and I started feeling not so hot. So I think I'm just gonna cut out nuts for a while. Maybe forever. I don't know what happened, but it just seemed like it was very sudden, like overnight. I mean, I was like eating cashews fine, like 1 billion cashews like 2 months ago. Totally fine. I don't know what's happened. Considering going since it's in Pasadena and I live pretty close, you should go. No nut life. Alright, I'll save this for you, Nap Wizard. I'll save all my extra 3U wires for the next time I see you. As for these, I might just put these off to the side. So now let's take a look at this, because things have suddenly become mildly concerning. Let's check this out. Yeah, fuck nuts, those things have been the bane of my existence since I was born. Alright. So behind us we have 3 sets of Duroc stuff that I have here. 3 sets of our favorite TX APs. And we have some Rev 3 TX, but for 1.2 millimeter PCBs. Let's see if we got anything else I could dig up. Alright, we got 1,000,000 7U wires. Got a bunch of these inserts. Alright, so I have like one Duroc, one just spare Duroc. I don't know if like I might want to mix stabilizers at any point. Possibly same for this. Yeah, one spare clear Duroc. Pair. Yeah. And then here's something where it's just like, I apparently have 1 housing and 3 inserts. I got a fucking TX AP stabilizer. Well, I'm going to use these until I'm done, and then I'm probably not going to use APs ever again. I'm trying to figure out how many builds I have until I need to, you know, I need to buy more stabilizers, and I'm probably going to buy a bunch of Durocs. So, but until then, I have like 6, 7, 8-ish builds. 8-ish builds, which is probably going to come to something like 3 weeks of builds if I stream every other day. So that's kind of all I'm just trying to count for here. So I need to just order a bunch of Duroc stabilizers in the next couple weeks. All right. Speed run it by getting rid of all of them and getting wholesale Duroc stabilizers. That's what I'm thinking. Where do you wholesale Duroc stabilizers? Does anyone here know? Nap Wizard? Klexus seems like someone who would know. Cherry clip-ins from Mauser. I have some cherry clip-ins here. My only thing about cherry clip-ins is like it's like the opposite end of TX APs, which is just like it's too loose. Is what I find, personally. Oh, let me also show this off. I think here are a bunch more 3U wires. So, if you want some 3U wires, we got a bunch of them. I might keep a couple, but Nap Wizard, just let me know the next time I'm seeing you. And then I could give you a bunch. Tex Rev 2 is the GOAT. Scruffy Marks, welcome back. Good to see your name again. I liked Rev 3, but that's primarily because there's very little experience out with Rev 2. I think All Hex gave me like a couple sets, and then that was all I ever tried. Okay, cool. All right, thank you for taking that fun ride with me. Let me tidy up here and we'll get started on the JJW moment. You know, I have a bunch of these empty boxes. Maybe I could throw these in here. What's this work? Hold on. I don't think this is going to close. Oh, it does close. Alright, and then these are the backups to the backups. Well, I'm going to need to take one of these out in a couple seconds. settings here, but anyways. All right. I'm not actually done cleaning yet. All right, let's pull out the moment. I believe this moment might have some issues with one or two of the switches, which is a little annoying. But we'll still try to run a type test anyways, and I'm probably not going to fix it today. This is pretty nice. We got GMK Alpine on the dusk here. Let's take a look and see what's in the build, yeah? Oh shit, what am I doing? Yeah, am I crazy? Here we go. Shit. All right. Moment. This has... I'm finding out at the same time as you guys. Oh, these are the strawberry wines. Saroki strawberry wines, and I might have written down what's bad. Potentially the / T and V keys, according to what I just wrote down here. Sometimes it's confusing when I'm writing here. And potentially also the M and the 0 keys. But we will still try, at least to figure things out. I do vaguely remember that there was like some basic function that was a little hard to run, which I have to guess based off of my notes here was probably something like paste. Paste was causing me issues. But right now, T and V seem fine. Maybe it's paste or open new tab. They seem fine for now. Oh, 0. 0 is having a real issue. All right. Whatever. I don't care. Okay. Let's run a type test here, and then we'll look at the upcoming build. Oh, actually, before we do that, let me get a poll up for probably for doing some switches. We're gonna try to do a tactile build because these are linear. So you know, we've had our options here, but I did just finish these moment tactiles, so that's helpful. That's an extra option for us. AirPlay didn't have keyboard plugged in for Durox in bulk. You'd have to go through Taobao or Alibaba, but Alibaba you need to make a minimum order of like 100 plus shipping. So 100 what? Like 100 like pairs where it's like 2 inserts, 2 housings, and a wire. Oh, 100 like full sets of stabilizers. So like 100 sets of like the normal like 87, like an 87 key keyboard, like a TKL. Let's take a look at this. Quantity. Oh, you need 1,000. Oh, this is for lead time. Minimum order quantity is 100. Also, apparently you only get the purple. Whoa, wait, hold up. Why does this look so crazy? Oh, I see. I see what's going on here. As an example, I forget if this is the legit Durox store. How do you tell what store? I can't even find the store. You have to message them and to request colors and such. I see. Oh, Shenzhen Duroc Technology Co. Ltd. I see. All right, good to know. I think it's just a little confusing to figure out what comes with it. So I'm guessing it's this. I'm guessing this right here is one set. And so like when I'm... Does that seem right? One set is 190? Am I crazy? Ugh. $7U 60 keyboard sets. 7U plus... Oh, they just... There's no difference here. For 60 or TKL. Once you factor in shipping, the unit cost is closer to 5 to 6 per set, I think. Which is still really good, right? Because, I mean, you buy that stateside, it's like 20 a set or something crazy, right? I don't know. I know that TX feels like it's that much for a TKL set. What does Duroc cost if you just buy it from... Like, what's the best place to... Like, what's the best stateside vendor to buy Duroc stabilizers from? Like Prime KB or something? I don't know. I'm just guessing. $10? $10 from Prime? I don't know if this is the best thing, but... I guess what's kind of interesting is that, like, this still for me ends up being like more than a single set, just because I get what, like 5 pieces instead of the 3 I need. So you know, what's that, like if I buy 3 sets, that covers 5 keyboards. What is the Nutcracker? I notice you have one on your desk. The Nutcracker? Are you talking about this thing? This right here is a switch opener. But I don't know if the Nutcracker, when I think of Nutcrackers, this is what I think of, like something that looks like a nutcracker. And then this also opens switches. I'm not sure if this is what you're referring to. Anyways. Yeah, I gotta figure this out. I'm curious now. Screw, L screw, M5 screw, Tox screw. I just have an outstanding gift card balance on novel keys, so I'm gonna get one. Oh, let's go to novel keys. They have something called a Nutcracker? Oh, the little dragon. Oh yeah, that's that. So yeah, one side is for like the typical like MX, like the 4 latch things, and this one's the other side is the wing latch for things like the Kale style stuff. Oxy, welcome. Yeah, we're trying to figure out stabilizer pricing, and I'm trying to really understand here what it is they're selling. Minimum order quantity is 100 sets, and I'm trying to figure out what a set is. I'm guessing it's this. Dude, the wing latch style switches that I have do not like the switch opener I have. Which switch opener do you have? Is it just one of these AIO3 ones? A hundred sets. 100 sets minimum. It'd be like 500 individual pieces. 500 individual pieces divided by 3. That's like 166 builds worth. But it would only be, what, like 500, 600 bucks. Here's a listing for 1 unit MOQ. Oh, wow. Duroc.alibaba. $5.90 per set, and then probably shipping is like killer, right? Language, Europe, English, axis body, black switch. I don't know what this all means, but all right, the question remains, what is a set? You should just hit up a local vendor and get a fat order from them. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that. I know, was it you, Not Wizard, who was mentioning about ringer keys? Someone here was mentioning about ringer keys, going to ringer keys and asking. Yeah, I mentioned ringer. I just have to figure out what is a good number. I don't know what number it is that I would want. You know, because I know that I'm going to continue buying keyboards probably. All right, this is all helpful, though. I bet they would be stoked with anything more than 5. True, true. Yeah, all right, this is all helpful. I'll take a look at this after, but I'll also probably just reach out to some of the local vendors and see what their pricing looks like. And I also kind of want to look at what shipping would be like for this. All right. Anyways, you know what? It's occurred to me. Ah, shit! I didn't even run that poll. Damn it! All right. Which switch for moment? Can you can buy 2U cherry stabilizers in bulk on Mauser? Yeah, but again, like I don't really prefer cherry stabilizers personally, just because, like I was mentioning earlier, it's just like the opposite of TX stabilizers, where it's like too loose. The hook. Just become a stabilizer vendor at this point. True. Annie, welcome back. Oh, is it left win? It's weird. I feel like there are some of these switches where it's like the first hit was kind of an issue. All right, poll is up. 10 minutes to this poll. No switch type today, just because, well, I guess I could have asked if you guys wanted to do clickies, but I already put tactiles in, so poll's already up, so get your votes in. Okay, I guess one thing I wanted to do was run a type test. Okay, so yeah, sorrow keys, strawberry wines, polypropylene plate, moment, JJW, GMK Alpine. Alrighty. Sounds like there's a rattle. Yeah, there's a rattle. Well, let's see if we could plug this up real quick. Cherry clip-ins with C3 wires are a nice middle ground, or C3 wires thicker. Mega Gotcha each hat has an order of a small chance of including a set of stabilizers, a microfiber, or junk. What am I looking for here? Yeah, they are a little thicker. I see. Oh, these are Duroc in here. Ah, that's a holy shit. I put a lot. What the hell? This thing flooded. What the heck happened there? Oh, pulled some BDZ out of there. I think I need to use that thinner one. That was probably a mistake here. Alright, let's see the damage. That's better. Alright. I need to get rid of this. It's the palette I normally use. Let me grab a paper towel. Be right back. Kev, welcome. How's it going? Anyways, I'll do another quick test. We still have a lot of time on this this poll. Also, I might not even do stabilizers. I might just steal them from another one of those PCBs. I feel like that's the best way to do stabilizers is not do them. Just take them from another board where it's not really fully built. Alright, here we go. I'll just stay on this view. There you go. Rotate quick, welcome. Yes, we We do giveaways at the end of every stream, which is all just flat stuff I could throw in an envelope, including stickers and a photo print. And then in just 52 short subs, we have a big giveaway for GMK Lavender and some extra stuff. Get your votes in for the tactile switch you might want to see for this this build. Uche Studio Heavies, Gateron Soul Dark. Mode Tomorrow's in the lead right now with Duroc White Lotus right behind. Okay. I just realized I have a couple of... This looks like a polycarbonate plate. Why does this not feel familiar? Hold on. Why do I have a polycarbonate plate? Did I really buy this? Okay. I did. I really bought 3 plates and only 2 PCBs. Oh, and also it's a half plate. All right, well, I guess we're doing this. I don't know. I just don't really want to do a polycarbonate plate tonight, so no option. I guess in the future, if I run out of content, I guess I could run a rebuild, replace one of these with the polycarbonate plate. I really doubt that I ever will, and I probably should just sell this PC moment plate, but you know, never know what's gonna happen. I guess before we destabilize, we should test this PCB. I just have to find a thing. I need to find a daughter board. I always lose it. Every single time. I got a daughter board that I used to like test. Oh, I got it. All right, here we go. Oh, Mode Tomorrow. All right. I feel like there's something poetic about that, right? Putting switches called Tomorrow switches in a Moments keyboard. They're switches from tomorrow. Are they your switches from tomorrow? Might be. All right. That didn't work. Like your friend from tomorrow? That's my friend from tomorrow. That was such a crazy thing to say. Split backspace. I like that. I like that a lot, how that's default. I don't like how full backspace was default, though. That's a little weird. Right shift, right alt. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Insert. See, that's kind of weird. There's an RGB toggle, but there's no RGB stuff on this PCB itself. I find that a little odd. Pause up. / home page up, left, right. Ah, shit. What the hell is that? What the hell was that? Yo, that was not chill. I did not. What the hell was that? All right, let's just hope that that's okay, whatever that was. It's the only reason I voted for the Tomorrow switches, because of the friend from Tomorrow. All right. All right, everything looks good for now. Let's steal some stabilizers from one of those PCBs that we're not using. So again, one of the motivations definitely is because I don't want to do stabilizers. But another one of the motivations is to make room in this box, because it's stacked very high with PCBs, and PCBs that still have these stabilizers on. Oh, looks like there's some GMK screw-ins on this one. We'll save that one for another build. Ah, okay. Some more Durox. Excellent. Yeah, it just gives us some extra room in this box to take these stabilizers out. Which leaves us with just that one single one left with the GMK screw-ins. I gotta count how many unbuilt boards that I have, and then just like overshoot that by a little, and then start asking Divinity or Dankeebs, hey, what price can you give me on 50 sets? Or whatever that number is. 50 sets of Duroc. All right. Just transplanting this over. Oh, that's flipped, huh? What is this, a DZ60? I don't know what this is. Yeah, this is DZ60, judging by that one really tiny pin. I don't know if you guys noticed that about DZ60s. There's one really weirdly tiny pin near the corner connector. Did you build a minivan or are you waiting for the keycaps? Oh, I built it. I built it, but I'm just using, what is it? The, put this box. I'm using the nice PBT elderberry, but I did see that the Drop X Mito Keysterine does actually have minivan compatibility. Now the only problem is that it's Drop and it's Mito, but I feel like it's still worth it. So let me go grab it if you want to see it. Dude, yeah, especially as like a show board, fuck it. I mean, the literally the bar is, it better have the keycaps I need, you know? But I just have to wonder, because there's like two, there's like the, oh, what the hell? There's the Frost, and then there's the Arctic, and I don't know which one shows is more clear. But anyways, here it is, and then backside, you can see right through it. Yeah, I think the differences that I could tell between the Frost and the clear is, shit. Sorry, there's a lot going on. I want to move that one here. Let's move the monoflex behind us. The only differences I could tell between those two are, yeah, this doesn't light up or anything. Drop. Oh god, I don't know how to use this drop. Oh god. No? Does that... How do you... I don't know how this works. It is flashed. I just don't remember if I did anything, and none of this makes sense. Okay. Anyways, here's Frost and here's Arctic. Which, hold on. Oh god. Is that the same gray? I like how I'm looking at pictures of this like layout mock-up and not the actual pictures. Get Frost for max clarity. Yeah, so then there's this, but it's like you can't really even see through it that well. But I guess you can't really see that well through SPDCS either. I think the only things you could really see clearly through are those like AliExpress like clear SA caps, but those do not have minivan compatibility by any stretch of the imagination. So yeah, this one is the Arctic, I think. Keysterines aren't super clear. Yeah, but there's no better option that's like this cheap for something that has minivan compatibility. I also find that the original Arctic is now available in a second Frost option, which features white legends for a more minimalist look. Yeah. That's kind of what I noticed. Per key RGB is going to blind you anyways. I don't even have the per key RGB on. My whole thing is I'm just trying to like have the best chance of trying to see the PCB through a built keyboard. Do the Deadline Air PC caps have minivan compatibility? I was actually looking at those. They don't seem to. Also, I don't really like the legends on those. But Even if I did, they don't have minivan. I was thinking that too, Nap Wizard, which is just don't put any keycaps on it. That's my best chance of being able to see the PCB. But in any case, I still need to get those switches. So I need to get these Gateron North Poles. So yeah, I was thinking of getting Frost. Frost seems like the best option. Oh shit, what the fuck? Wait, what did you build it with? I just put the same TTC Browns. I didn't tune them or anything. I desoldered it so I could put it in this case. If you want a type test, we run a quick type test here. Oh my god, honey, jeez. I hope you hit a PBI. It was not that close. 132. The switches just put in. Yeah, it's the same switches resoldered in. Anyways. What have I done here? Alright, let's get these screwed in. I wonder if anyone who stocks Durox stabilizers also stocks Gateron North Poles. Or, I wonder if, are there any vendors that are still selling TX Revision 3, or sorry, TX Revision 3 stabilizers? Anybody here know? Any non-AP TX vendors? Fading hard. Hope the rest of the stream is sick. All right, Nap Wizard, thanks so much for being here. Wait, Divinity is still selling non-AP? Oh, it's 1.2. Fuck. Oh my goodness. Kimmy with the big raid. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Shit, I gotta type this in, but I have a 40 plugged in. Can you believe it? So this is JJ. This is our moment right here. We're gonna do a second build in it right here. The Dusk with a GMK Alpine. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Miss Kimmy, thank you. All right. Who we got in here? Boobat, welcome back. Avo, Kung Pao, welcome. Captain Mel, welcome. D-Lao, welcome back. Kormosh, welcome back. Shoney's, welcome back. Kimmy, hold on. No feedback, welcome. Roro, welcome back. Deco is taken, welcome. No feedback, and Kung Pao, thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. Okay, I sleep. Avo, Thanks so much for dropping by in the raid. And Kimmy, oh, you built JJ. Wait, what did you build today? I was there real fast. Derivative? Oh. What about what is the DOI's caps? Derivative, so fast I am speed. A. That's nice. I was thinking about doing a derivative rebuild sometime soon. Kami built a derivative with her favorite switch, MX Bleck. All right, so we're doing the second build of the moment. Also, ignore this. This is my Splatoon minivan, which is just a showpiece. But I'm gonna try to get some new switches for it and some new keycaps so that you could see right through it. Because I wanna see the PCB, like the top side of the PCB, which you can't currently see. You can only just see the bottom. Anyways, uniform profile like Rama Grid, kind of. DOYS. Some US vendors have them, but they're also on AliExpress. Do they have minivan compatibility? I think that's the biggest thing. They got to be clear, and they got to have minivan compatibility. All right, let's take a look at this. DLAO. Oh, yeah, the build. I need to update that build command. Give me 1 second. What is... Oh, do they come in clear? Oh. They look like they only come with 1 U, though. But I see... Okay, B kit only has 2 U's. I see. This would be cool. I just... Seems a little... There's a mod kit. Oh, mod kit. Mod. Click show more. Where's show more? No, that wasn't. Oh, view more. There it is. 1.7. Okay, so this is all uniform profile. This might actually work. 1.75U, 1.75U. Shit, I literally just put it away. I think there's a 1.5 unit something. Oh god. Okay, let me look that picture up again. 1.25 and okay, if it's all uniform, I need 2 1.75s, which there are. 3 1.5s, which there are. And a 1.25. Which there is. This might work! Klexus. Holy shit. Well, that's lit. I might get this. I may just get this. Alright, let me save this. For getaway van. Okie doke. There we go. Klexus, I appreciate that. There they go. Alright, so here we got these Tomorrow tactile switches from Mode. And what's fun about them is that they are all different stem colors. But what's horrible about it is trying to figure out how to arrange these in a way that they look like they're random. Or I could make them look really terrible and put like all the greens together, all the oranges together. What do you guys think I should do? Anyways, here's our spacebar switch, which I guess I'll put in first. And what I guess is kind of funny is It's a half plate, which I hardly ever use. But I guess that means we don't need to use the plate fork as much. Alright, whatever. I don't really care. I'm just going to put switches wherever, and if they touch, well, no one's going to see this. Making color clicks? I know. Nah, I'm not going to do it. Same colors but diagonal. Alright. I got this switch pusher from OmniType. Which is going to help because I feel like these switches are crazy oversized. I hate when manufacturers do this, is just make their switches extra big. It's just, oh my. You see that? It just like folded into the plate. I don't know. I just don't understand. I don't understand it, really. All right. I'll fix that later. Horrible. I got those, what happened, when I pressed it down, one of these, like the top legs, like, kind of sprouted out and just, like, folded out on the plate. So, I don't know, this is probably still usable, but it's just still annoying. It's still annoying that this is even a possibility of happening, like, I finished these like last night, and I started doing the Key Geek. Oh my fucking god! Again, same shit just happened. Just folded outwards. It's the plate. I mean, yeah. Well, it's also just the oversizedness of the switch. Like, I'm wondering how many spots has that happened. I just don't see it because it's so dark. I mean, one thing is, like, luckily, this is a half plate, so this should hopefully end soon. We'll see. Let's say what I was asking me if I film, I don't clamp the switch together properly. Oh, it just like completely folded outwards onto the plate because of the plate tightness and the oversizedness of this switch. I got the Key Geek linear luxury switches. Klexis, I think you were the one that recommended them. Also very oversized. Like, I could tell how oversized these switches are on, like, based on how tight they fit into my lube station. I'm not a fan. I feel like at some point, I really am just going to go back to all, like, what is it, like, cherry switches and, like, I don't know, whatever is loose. I'd basically pretty much rather have loose switches at this point. Just so much less problematic. Okay, so the rest of these go into the plateless part of the half plate, and I will probably be redoing those couple of tops, but I need to find the spare top housings. All right, two things. Let me take a look again, see if there's any other folded ones that I just didn't notice. I'll press all these in. Okay, everything holds together pretty nicely because they do fit into the pins at the bottom all right. Anything else fold over? I don't see anything. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go try to find the remaining tomorrow switches just to redo the top housings. All right. Oh my god, these got... Fuck. They're so big, they even get tight on this Cam Little Dragon Nutcracker accessory. Horrible. I think these are Atemus. I think someone might have mentioned that before. Just super crazy tight. I'm just going to use the AO3 one. Surprised since Otemus used to be on the small side, they should have kept it that way. Jeez. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, So I have some news and notes, but I have some stuff to mention that I didn't even write down. But I don't know if you guys remember, but one of my on my tempo, my mode tempo, I had one of those standoffs to screw everything together, which you guys all hated because you know, makes things pingy, right? But one of them is like stripped, so I can't even like fully use it properly. And so I reached out to them, and they basically said like they got back to me, and they said like, oh, here's some stuff you could do, but if there's any issues, just let us know. And I'm like, all right, they weren't gonna like replace it, which I guess is fine, but these oversized mode tactile switches don't help their case, in my opinion. Also, one of the press-in feet also keeps popping off. Just wanted to point that out. Ichigo Keebs, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Mode tempo a miss? I feel like my experience with mode has been... I mean, if you guys want to... If you want to look at it most pessimistically, I've had 3 strikes here with mode already. Stripped standoff with no replacement. Foot keeps popping out. And switches are too big. Just my experience. Hey, Kormash, you might have a better experience than I do. Great, hope you're doing well. I'm chilling. We're just having fun here. Alright, I'm gonna get set up for soldering. So, I'll raise that up a little. It was dry. Oh, it was dry for a little earlier. Looks like it rained a little, and then it stopped again. I just got that window open. I'm gonna turn this fan on too. It's gonna get cold in here. I was freezing. I went to the food bank today, which I feel like they were very understaffed. Like volunteer-wise, there's not enough volunteers today. But we still got a lot done, which is nice. Afterwards, I went grocery shopping. I went to go grab some lunch. I went grocery shopping, and I feel like I was freezing. It's crazy. Oh, how's it volunteering there? Oh, that's good. I mean, it's basically just a light workout. If you got eagle eyes, drop eagle eyes in chat. I'm gonna take a look, make sure I don't have any bent pins. Looks like I do. Whoa, a switch popped out also. But yeah, a lot of just cutting open like boxes of canned food and then reassembling them in a line to get them out to senior citizens. It's good. It's just a workout. It's nice. Get real sweaty. I helped handle like 4 different pallets of canned food. About an hour and a half. Got some pizza for lunch. It's real good. Real expensive, but tons of leftovers. Alright, I think we're good here. Alright. Let's go. Came home, knocked out really hard. So I'm probably going to be up pretty late tonight. I woke up late and I took a nap, so should be up late. I got to develop the film. I have like a roll and a half ish of keyboard photos, and about 6 undeveloped rolls. Sounds like a solid ass day, yeah. So I'm gonna be up late tonight, probably watching King of the Hill or something, and developing film. I gotta mix new chemistry. Haven't mixed anything new in the last like 6 months, I want to say. But yeah, solid ass day for sure. I watched the first episode of the Vince Staples show like a week ago, so I should probably maybe catch up on that while I'm doing some work in the kitchen. What else? I got some other news and notes here. I went to a bookstore and it was funny because I don't know that I've seen a bookstore that small before. It was a very small bookstore, but they did have a... Who is that? Ichigo Keeves, thanks for the follow. They did have a small selection of photo books, and there were a couple that I felt... yeah, they were decent, but I wasn't wowed. And it turns out, while I was eating lunch, I just looked those photo books up, and like apparently they were really good prices, but I still wasn't wowed, so I didn't actually buy them. Hey, yo, Spring Roll. Hey, we're the 15 months. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. 15 months of tier 1 support, and that's amazing. Prime, I'm so proud to be your one and only Prime sub. I still need to find material to make a zine. Same Z's. I mean, I guess I could just make a zine out of the keyboard photos I shoot. And like, they're all just like the quickest, kind of most ridiculously poorly thought out keyboard photos. Like, just all of these. Like, all the stuff on my website, just sell a print version of it. Where's my... Oh, Cormosh, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. I very much do. So I see all these ones with just the white background. Like, just put these in a in a zine. I would probably just keep it super simple. I'd probably just put the name of the keyboard. It would literally just be this, except in zine form. Anything for my HHKB guy? I appreciate it. I have these 2 pieces of shelf wood I'm not using. This will be nice. Yep. Well, technically it's 3. It's 2 on top of a third. Or... that's 4. 2 on top of 2 more. 3, holy! Yep. Isn't that amazing? This was cool. This is like a... This is on a playground. Maybe I should just have more pictures like this. On those like playground rope gym things. You know what I'm talking about? It's just like... all my keyboards are on a shelf with spare shelves. So it's like if I wanted to bring 30 keyboards, to a playground, it's a little bit less enticing for me to do that. Quite a bit less enticing for me to do that. This is just so simple, you know? Like I did another one of these, 4 pieces of shelf photo shoots the other day, and this is what I'm gonna develop tonight. Mommy, why is this Asian man putting keyboards at the jungle gym? Pretty much. Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, this literally, this is a shoot that literally takes me like 2 hours tops. I'm gonna spend more time like laying it out and then printing it. And we got this PCB again where it's like doesn't seem to be warming up very quickly, or maybe it's the iron. I don't know. Recommendation on a good plate fork. Not really. I mean, there's the very first one that came from Fang Studios. That one was good because it was one of the first. My favorite one personally is one that PC Load Letter 3D printed out for me. And I just say that because it's the thinnest. And I like the thin ones because it's just that, like, okay, it's enough to like have it click the switch through, but it's thin enough so that like you can make sure everything is really pressed through. But other than that, I mean, Gion has one. I don't think it's particularly thin. I think most plate forks that I've kind of seen are all just kind of the same thickness, but I really like the one that PC Load Letter gave me where it's like very slightly thinner. Imagine shoving a 6-year-old off the playground for a keyboard photo, just full-on RKO kid off. Look at these keyboard nerds with their keyboards, right? Alright, I don't feel so shitty today. I did have my my yogurt. Granted, I did have my yogurt pretty late. Maybe just about 4 hours ago. But I didn't put any cashews in it, and I'm feeling okay. I don't know what it is. For those who don't know, I seem to have suddenly developed a very sudden aversion to nuts. I don't know what has happened. But I want to say like a month ago everything was fine. And now nuts make my stomach and back hurt. Very weird. I don't have a good explanation. But Bitterseed said, every 7 years you may develop and also lose allergies. It's just weird how that like seemingly happened overnight when I don't know if this is it, but if this was it, it's weird that like it just was fine one day and then not the next. I just got these 2 LED photo lights for free from my uncle that I can change colors of with these plastic. Oh, nice. That's cool. Nice little gel lighting situation. That's sick. I don't know what to do with him. I don't know. Take some pictures with him. Your keyboards. It's just specific brands, and that's okay. So let me explain. I typically get cashews from Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, or Target. Target just has the best deal on cashews, like just by far, because there's a shitload of cashews and it's just way cheaper than like all of the other ones, like by far. So as of late, I've been eating Target's cashews. like, you know, up to a month ago, basically, until one day they were sold out. So I got these replacement ones, like the Target branded ones, but the it was like a mixed nuts, like not just cashews but some other nuts. And then I feel like that was the genesis of all this horror. They are roasted, and I was hearing that raw is the one that's supposed to have more problems. So that's what weirds me out. Is like I think roasted's supposed to make it better, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyways, after that whole debacle of the roasted mixed nuts from Target, same brand as the the Target cashews, I stopped for a little bit, and then I recently got Planters branded cashews, and that seemed to have the same effect as the Target roasted mixed nuts. Take pictures of them. Yeah, take pictures of the lights. So I don't know. I still haven't gone back to these Target branded cashews, but do I really want to spend, $15 for nearly 2 pounds of nuts? Or should I just stop eating nuts? I feel like nuts, as healthy as they're supposed to be, seem to be doing me not so well lately, and also are not cheap. So I feel like maybe I should just not eat them. It's fine, Cashews are tree nuts, so I wonder if it's just tree nuts. Yeah, and I know that peanuts are legumes, and I just had a payday today. You guys like paydays? They're like Snickers, but with no chocolate. Could also be the time of the year. That's true. That's true. Seasonally things can get weird, right? Like when in the colder months, my tattoos like raise. Fuck payday. You don't like payday? I like payday. Payday's lit. It's just peanuts and caramel. I ate payday. I watched some King of the Hill, and then I took like a 2-hour nap. I'm just allergic to all nuts. Oh, my tattoos raise. Oh, that's different. Yeah, mine, especially the one on my leg. The one on my leg raises in like December. Nuts. The types of pollen/allergens of things you might have a tangential sensitivity are often enough to cause seasonal problems. Alright, so you think that maybe I should try to revisit cashews in like June? You think that'll be a worthwhile endeavor? And then if I just have like one horrible day in June, then, just try again in September? Leg tattoos raised in the summer. I want to get a tattoo, but I have a fear my seasonal eczema is going to interfere. Could. It's like going back to your abusive ex. You're not wrong. Just test the waters out. See if I get healthier, It's weird because it's not like... It's just so strange because it's not... It doesn't feel like allergies. It just causes like stomach and back discomfort. Like, I don't know if pain is too much of a stretch. It's just like very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable to the point where I'm just like, ugh. Like, I don't want to do anything except like lay down and then try to sleep this off, which most of the time doesn't work. But at least when I'm sleeping, I don't feel it. Crap, I just realized the time. I should head to bed. Have a good stream. Alright, Ichigo Keeps, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for coming by. They've changed. Alright, so here's my plan. After this stream, I'm going to eat some of that leftover pizza. It's pretty amazing. Then I'm going to clean the limited amount of dishes that I have. And then I got to mix new chemistry. And then I'm going to develop film. All while I watch, some combination of King of the Hill, the Vince Staples Show, I Think You Should Leave, or maybe just something else. I don't know. It could be anything. I started watching season 35 of The Simpsons. I'd heard that season 32 and 33 or something like that, were pretty good compared to a lot of previous seasons. I started watching 35, and what I will say is, fortunately, it's not bad. And fortunately, it's not very good either. Okay, serious question. How long is long if I send you film? So I can develop the film really fast. But it also depends on how many rolls you send. I can develop it really fast, but the scans are probably what's going to take a really long time. If you just need me to develop it and you scan it yourself, it could be quick. And especially now that I'm like mixing new chemistry. So, how many rolls do you anticipate you need developed? There are food allergies that just cause indigestion without the other stuff that people associate with allergies. I see. That's fair. Literally like 3 only? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely have it developed, like, by the weekend after I receive it. Probably sooner than that. As for the scans itself, do you want me to do them on stream or not? If you don't want me to do them on stream, then I have to carve out some time that's not stream time to do it. That's kind of where things get a little long. I give a fuck if you scan on stream. Yeah, so then in that case I could just replace a keyboard build with some scanning and inverting. Expose Savior's secret photos. So yeah, I don't know, maybe like a week? A week-ish? I got like 2 more rolls to shoot, then I might send them out. Alright. Alright, so we're getting to this half plate situation. Like the plateless part of it. And we're going to get a lot of good presses here. That one just clicked. I don't know how many of these are actually going to click, but they definitely are going to get pushed in more, which is good. Yeah, that one was good. Real good. Actually, wait, I might only have you scan 3 out of 5 if I do end up sending. Yeah, that's perfect. I can, so my tank is like 5 rolls big. So if you want, I can develop all 5 at once. It's not a problem. But if you especially only want me to scan 3 out of the 5, even better, because that's less scanning I have to do. Win-win. Yeah, you just have to let me know which ones are the ones to not scan. Yeah, I'll label them. Also, you will need to fill out that form and agree to the notion that if anything gets fucked up, I'm not liable. You know, if I fuck up or if your film is fucked up, you can't sue me. I once developed a friend's film that he bought off of eBay, and it was like labeled as like Superior 400 or something, right? And when I pulled it out of the tank, it was it was black and white, so nothing came out. So that's a situation where it's not on me, you know? Like, if that happens to you, you can't blame me for that, you know? I will also, again, try my best to not fuck up, but, you know, accidents, you know, could potentially happen. You know? Say, yeah, what if you fuck up? It's fine, we ball. Yeah, like if I'm agitating and there's an earthquake and, you know, a mason jar falls on my arm, and then while I'm agitating, the top falls off and gets exposed to light. You know. Just replace each film scan with a quick MS Paint doodle. That's true. Have you seen that service where there's a service where I guess this company will take your digital photos and then figure out a way to expose them onto film so that when you actually rescan or reprint, it looks different than your original digital file. And I feel like that's pretty interesting. But it's also interesting that you could just send them something that's not a photo, like an MS Paint doodle. That's meta as hell. That's what I thought too. It seemed a little suspicious when I actually like saw it, but it did. I saw someone rescan this re-analogized digital photo, and it's like it did look different. It was kind of interesting. I don't know exactly what they do. I got to imagine that there's just some aspect of them probably using, I don't know, some kind of I don't know, really intense like medium format camera, probably like a Fuji, to actually expose it onto film. Yeah, let me get the screenshot of CG Blend's stream on film. Let me check that out. Is that the video of someone demonstrating it? This dude used an old looking setup. The no signal clip on film would go hard. Which, by the way, there's still some, my merchandise is still for sale. Just letting you guys know. I feel like I also need to get some prints up. I need to just do some prints. Get them up on the site. Willem. Yeah, Willem Verbeek. He's all right. He's all right. I didn't call him mid. I said all right. That's different. You just interpreted what I said. I didn't say that. Oh shit. It was, the video I did see was I think it was that Willem Verbeek video of the re-analogizing. It's like you're running Windows 98. I'm not sure what video that is yet. I'll check it out in just a moment. But I know that I'm not sure if it's the same one. Is it the? Okay, I think I remember. He brought it to his friends like Frontier Machine after he got it back. Is that what happened? The Frontier Machine's pretty sick. I originally didn't understand what made a Frontier machine so good until I saw that guy that's in that video sort of explain it. XHD4B, thanks for the follow. Where the color adjustments that you do prior to, like in a preview mode, prior to a scan, isn't like fully digital. Like it's like the color adjustments on the Frontier machine preview as digital, but what happens is when it actually scans, it actually shoots that color light through it, which I found kind of interesting. Yeah, this was the video I saw. I guess, was this only 3 months ago? I guess it was. When was this? Oh, November. Yeah, November 22. Okay, so we got all these pressed in. Let's just check to see the alignment. I don't know, I think YouTube photography, social media photography in general, I think is a little weird. Like I've been growing to sort of open my eyes as to how weird internet photography is. Like, it's not bad, it's just different. It's different in the respect of like the reason why people shoot seems to be motivated by something a little bit more different. And sort of the whole mental approach is different too. Like it's this idea where it's it seems more like content than it does anything else. Like it's content more than art. And I say that fully aware that like I am a content creator at this point. I know this. I remember when I first started Twitch, the first time I heard myself being called a content creator, I kind of laughed. And I realized, like, I mean, it's true. It is what I do. And I don't know. Anyways, that's a aside, but it is kind of weird, I will say. I think there are some people I think are really, really good photography content creators. I think my two favorites are that guy who runs the Tin House Studios YouTube channel. I think he's based in the UK. He just seems to have a lot of expertise on like the business aspect of being a commercial photographer. And probably honestly the only like film photographer YouTuber that I actually really 100% fully respect is Kyle McDougal. Because I don't know, for some reason to me it just seems like he seems to teach really well, or explain what he's doing really well, and in like probably the least pretentious way out of all of the YouTube film photographers I've seen. So those are like my two favorites right now. I will still watch others. Like there are a couple others that I do enjoy watching. But those are my favorites. But yeah, definitely it's funny. I think like the content creator aspect of it where it's like we know that this is just content being created. Oh, I think there's another one. Attic Darkroom. I think that's what it's called. That guy, he just does a bunch of crazy stuff to his negatives. That guy's pretty lit. Like otherwise it's just really hard, like knowing that I personally want to consume like, videos, like content on YouTube regarding film photography. But it's just hard seeing the same like types of videos over and over again, where it's just like like 5 hours of silent film photography at this vacation spot, or trying out the new Harmon film. Like it's good, but like I don't need to watch 20 videos of this. What else is there? Oh yeah, get double the exposures, and it's like a video on a cheap like half frame like film camera. Things I wished I knew. Like those can be helpful, but for the most part I'm just watching the same thing over and over. Not gonna lie, the half frame camera is kind of fun. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's just I don't need to be watching this. I don't think I'd come out of this video feeling fulfilled. This is how I feel about like a lot of like, because I kind of get, or I kind of guess that like the reason that like what's the reason that these channels exist? Like, is it to be educational? That's one thing worth wondering, right? Like, or do the creators just want to feel famous? And I mean, it's noble if it's the former, but at the same time, it's just sometimes I am just watching the same things over and over. Especially like when it's like a trending piece of information, like new films. Because like it takes second place behind clout / monetization. Yeah. My guess is it probably starts out educational, then becomes a content farm as time goes on. Yeah. it definitely changes things up when it becomes their job. And it's funny because I can imagine, or it's, how do I put this? I can imagine there's some similarities, like even in the space that I more predominantly occupy, right? With, you know, keyboard content. Like, I don't know, Kimmy's still here, or, you know, anyone here who does keyboard content at a higher magnitude than I do. I imagine there's these same kind of challenges that come up of like the evolution of being a creator. I think it's funny how it's funny for me because I think there was a long period of time, a very long period of time, where I thought I thought the clout was something I really desired, and then I realized, oh, it's like a lot of work. It's like a lot of work, and I feel like a lot of this would change. I struggle to even find time to stream. It's definitely a mentality thing. Like, for me, it's like I've built myself to a spot where it's just like, okay, I should stream every day. This should be what it is I'm doing. And it's funny because, like, you know, 6-7 years ago, it's like this, you know, streaming every other day for me, like, has kind of replaced going to the gym. Going to the gym used to be something where I was just like, yeah, I should do this like every other day. Which is like not as physically healthy. I'll say that for sure. But mentality wise, that's where it is. Whose gym? Probably what you enjoy about keyboards would change as well. Yeah, for sure. Like, I gotta imagine if I was a full-time keyboard creator, there'd be like way less HHKB streams. You know? It's like I just can't do that. I would run out of 40s pretty quick. When I worked in photography, it kind of killed the hobby for me. That's what I'd be so scared of, honestly. Like, between photography and keyboards, it's a little bit like tough. It's tough. I don't want it to get to that spot. Oh, 1 second. I feel like I could push this one in a little more. Maybe not. It's the same. All right, so here's the situation. I'll be totally truthful with you guys. Oh, wait, after this. Speaking of photography, Chris, do you have any recommendations for a solar filter that works with Canon lenses? Want to take some pics of the eclipse in April. I have no experience with filters that are good with eclipses, personally. I got to imagine that any filter would work. Like, not just like Canon specific ones. I don't know that Canon would be abound for it. But yeah. Usually usually your filter size is not bound by any particular brand. Stack like 10 ND filters on each other. Oh, hang on, I gotta show you guys something. I think it might still be over there. So I dug around, this was like in late January. I dug around my storage space and I found this. These are my Eclipse glasses from that eclipse in 2017. It's hilarious. It's hilarious because you wear them and then you don't see anything. And I was thinking about bringing this to that rave I went to. Like, look at this. Can you see anything? Look at that. Oh, yeah. Alright, what finger am I holding up? I can find a Mylar filter for a decent price. And you should do streams just wearing those since you lost the sunglasses. I do actually have a bunch of other sunglasses that I just haven't worn on stream yet. Apparently, yes, apparently they can, yes, but you still can't see anything through this. While they may expire, they still have the effect of seeing nothing when you wear them. Which I think is a pretty good effect. In my opinion, they still work. They still do what I want them to do. It reminds me of that picture of my boy Glennon. Hold on. We've seen this picture of Glennon, but I gotta show that picture of Glennon right now. You guys know my boy Glennon? He's on the sticker. You know? My boy Glennon. You know Glennon. 8K Ultra HD Glennon. Alright, let me find this picture. I did scan this maybe a few months back of the picture I'm thinking of. I just gotta remember when it was. No, 9? Where is it? This is now the most important thing. This build's not that important. Let's face it. What's more important is finding this picture. When the hell was that eclipse? Oh, I found it. Hold on. Here it is. Oh, I need to re-invert this before I show it. This was a really weird one. I actually probably should rescan this. One second. Oh, no good. Okay, ignoring how horrible this this photo is. Let's see if I can cool this down. No. Alright, this is a very poor scan. Ignore how poor the scan is, but just look at the content of this photo. So you know what's wrong with this? Is that he's wearing these eclipse glasses, right? But he's not looking up. He's looking ahead, which means he can't see anything. What is he looking at? What could he possibly be looking at? He's looking at nothing. He's looking at the back of these lenses that you can't see through. Anyways, that's my boy Glennon. He's looking at some delicious ass food. Alright, I need to do a rescan of that though, for sure. Anyways, we're almost done here. Same reason you're supposed to replace sunglasses every year or two, but like money. Wait, you are? I didn't know that. I'm wearing some of the same sunglasses for like a decade. One of my workers had the bright idea to stack a bunch of polarized sunglasses on top of one another to look at the eclipse. Oh, I did not know. Over time, the polarization coating can start peeling and shit. Oh, damn. That's wild. Alright. Let's test this out. Let's make sure, quick pass over and check to see, do we miss anything? I don't think so. Cool. Yeah. Alright, that's lit. We're good. Zosko, welcome back. Dark colored lenses aren't any more protective for your eyes. It's the UVA/UVB layers that are important, and it turns out sunlight's UV is real good at breaking them down over time. I did not know that. Well, I mean, from a viewing experience, it's good at making bright things less bright. Does it protect you? No. But it does make things easier to see. Even without replacing them. Tinted lenses are mostly cosmetic. Polarized is the way to go for protection. Alright. What are your favorite keyboards from the last year? Like top 3? Ooh. Good question. Let me pull that up for you. And actually, let me go wash my hands first. Clean up and wash my hands. Give me 1 second, and then I'll help answer that. Oh. All right, I'm back. Okay, polarization is just for glare mainly. The most important thing is UV protection. Polarization is not UV protection, but both. Ideally, glasses should have both. Yeah. Are there any glasses that have UV protection and polarization, but no tinting? Gotta stock up on my 7-Eleven shades. Alright. Favorite builds from basically regular glasses, but then they'd also have to. I'm also wondering if they have them where it's like there's no like lens correction. Most polarization coatings have UV protection built in these days. Oh. All right, from the last year, so March to March, in terms of builds that I've done. All right. As much as everyone hates Avia or Zondat and Noxery, I gotta say, this R1 Avia was pretty lit. I actually did like it a lot. That's the worst part, is that like, it I like the board. I like the board. I hate the guy. Like the board. Also, did anyone have a picture of Zondat? I was thinking of maybe getting him on a sticker or something, or putting him on a shirt. Alvin, welcome. Top 3. Just get a picture of his cars. Most of the time you have to pay extra for backside anti-reflective, i.e. anti-reflective on the side that faces your eyes. Oh. I thought the derivative was real cool. Don't know if I'll put that in my top 3 yet, but I did think it was pretty cool. All hex. Thank you for 31 months. A tier 1 sport. Oh, all hex. I have a bunch of notes here for you. Notes and questions. Your board is on the way. I should be getting it like early in the week. So I don't know if you want to come by and look at it and maybe put it back together, or I don't know. Let me know. I was wondering if you have any updates on the PCB status for the Skeleton and the KMAC Happy PCBs. Also, what's the situation with those Philco PCBs? Bitter Seeds, welcome. I don't think Neverist is there. I'll ping Trev tomorrow on both those things regarding PCBs. All right. Also, I keep forgetting. I think that I still have 2 remaining cool S keycaps that I keep forgetting to give. I think they were for Carrie and Cow. So, oops. You didn't want to worry dealing with some dodgy stuff? I see. Oh, Snipe. Snipe was super lit. Snipe was good. Love Snipe. Thermal? When was Thermal? Oh, Thermal was built. That was over a year ago. SPL Type D and Axe 60. Oh, B60. B60 was real cool. PLX I received. I guess I received it and built it in July. Oh, there's the Type 60s also. Yeah, this one was definitely like, we're getting older and older with these. Yeah, so top three that I've tried. I don't know if it's of the last year that they like started getting into people's hands is what you're looking for, Zosco. But top 3 of the last year for me probably gotta be. Wait, when did B60 arrive? Oh yeah, about a year ago. No, from the keyboards I have. Oh, that I've built. Yeah, so probably Avia. Avia would be up there. B60. KMG B60. What the fuck did I just miss? Why do I feel like I've missed something? Whatever I said. Oh, Snipe. Snipe, Avia, and B60 were probably like my favorites. But definitely a bunch of honorable mentions. The Moment right here, Anno is fucking sick. Derivative sounded really good. The Type 60s, sick. PLX, sick. Yeah, that's what I would say. Snipe, Avia, and B60. All right. Let's put this back together. Oh, this guy fell. Year was packed. I had a big year for sure, yeah. It was a big year for keyboards. It was a big year for me. I did a lot of builds. Is this for that? Yes. It's 2 different bits for the case and the weight. Oh, I also don't know what key set I'm going to use yet. And I probably should have taken out the weight first. You know, I just kind of don't really understand what's wrong with a design like this. Like, I feel like there's so much made of, like, you know, trying to do interesting things like hide screws and just make things like extra complicated. It's just like, just put the screws together like this. It's like fine, you know? I don't care. Ah, okay. Actually, this is pretty complicated. Let's be real about that. I forgot about that part of this. How the hell do you open this? Oh, I'm missing 2 more screws. There we go. I'll leave those screws in there. Okay, I'm vaguely remembering now that this was actually pretty complicated to build. I just have forgotten how to actually do this in a way that I would enjoy. Moments GST was a pain. I remember there was something you had to do. I just forgot. It will come back, just need trauma. Yeah, I remember a lot of people complaining about it, and then I remember JJW was in here and was explaining, like, yeah, this is what you need to do, and then I forgot what it was. I remember that I forgot what it was. Very cool. Very cool. I remember that I forgot. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm getting it wrong. I'm pretty sure it was pretty special. I think this has to be the order, because this is the order I disassembled it. Also, what I'm thinking of might have also been the derivative. I don't remember if the derivative had anything crazy, but what I do know is Kimmy just built a derivative. So if she's still here, or if anyone from the stream was still here, let me know if that one was crazy. I just honestly don't remember. You know, I remember being very disappointed that I didn't get an R0 moment because I really wanted the polished stainless steel. But now I realize it's fine. I like that it's not polished stainless steel. I think I'm good. Alright, how do you do this? I forgot. Alright. Thank God you didn't. I think I did it. I think I did it, guys. You have to assemble it weightless first. I think that was the trick. Kill Combat, welcome. What time is it? Oh, nice. It's not even 1 yet. Cool. Alright, I don't know what keycaps I have that would be good for this. Let's find out. I don't know if I'm going to be running any polls here for it. I might just dig through and come up with something. Here's Terror. I don't know if I want to do purple. But if I don't do purple, what will I do? Ugh. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do like a CRP? CRP beige? What is this? It's slasher. Should I do something that's like pink on a dark thing? Here's bento. I don't think that matches very well. Dual shot. Ski data. McLaren. Soware. Oh, there's Oblivion. Oblivion seems pretty inoffensive. You think Oblivion would work? I think this is Oblivion. It's like Dota, but you have no friends. Gamble Shroud, welcome. All right, we have some accent keys in here. We have accent enter. I think there's also an accent escape. What do you guys think? Accents or no? What's funny about Oblivion, this is the monochrome Oblivion, is that it's basically just Dolch. 7, 8, 9. It's funny, it's like, I remember TYU. No accents looks tough in a good way. 0. You guys remember Pudsey? QWERT. I don't know if you guys remember Pudsey. FGHJK. He had a different name in the old Geek Hack days. I forgot what it was. But I remember I was tuning into a stream a couple of years ago where apparently he was making mention that, like, you can categorize key sets as just like I don't know, being Dolch. And this is basically just Dolch. A Dolch. And I think about that a lot. Is Pudsey your Roman Empire? What? Huh? Oof, I'm thinking I need to sleep. Have a good stream. Bitterseeds! Thanks so much for being here. Hope you have a good night. Alright, we're gonna go no accents. What y'all think? So I'm gonna ask it. Oh, I forgot about that. Alright, prediction period is up. Cast your wagers. Ooh. Alright, meanwhile I have Lightroom open. Let's see if there's a photo that might work. Do you like the moment or derivative more? I remember I really liked the derivative, but I think I need to give that just like another chance. Gawk, welcome, by the way. I need to give this a chance. I need to give the derivative another chance, and maybe I'll have a better idea once I give them more love. Alright. Pardon this whole thing. I'm just looking for pictures, even though I know you guys can't see them. Just trying to look for potential photos to print. Okay, cool. Alright. We're good. Alright, I don't know who wagered what, but I guess let's go over this. This right here is the JJW Moments. We've got a carbon fiber half plate. Oh, did I never... I don't think I ever updated that command, did I? Oh, yeah, let me update the command. Mode, tomorrow, tactile switches, and GMK Oblivion. I don't know which Oblivion this was. Monochrome. Is there anything else to this? Probably not. Anyways, there's the build. This is what it looks like. This is the dusk colorway. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, let's get it. Goal is 138 words per minute. Let's go. There's also some sound outside. Let me close this window because it's kind of blaring and it's not even hot in here. Gamba, let's go. Let's go. This is 60. There we go. Nutty spacebar. Hey, shouts out to believers. How did this look? Dang, pretty evenly matched, but we got a lot of believers. Hey, shouts out. Hot! Hot! Let's do it. Let's do a couple more tests here, different camera angles. You know the drill. Did not vote. You're the one that said it. All right. All right. A couple more. The music on. Short ones. What stabilizer did you use? Duroc V2. What do you guys think? You guys like it? I kind of like it. I think there's a little rattle. Little tiny rattle that doesn't actually happen all the time. Just updated the Literally Icy. Ooh, I did see the Marker Chun pictures. Those were nuts. I love them. Let's take a look at that while we're here. Let me try and see if the space bar is any better. Seems better. Maybe. I think so. All right, let's take a look at the Gawk Lily DCAC. Last edit, Sunday, March 3rd. That's today. Ooh. 313. Classic. Classic. See this PCB? There's 3, 1, and 3. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Damn. That's crazy. Oh, man. Blue gray. Damn. $450. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the group buy starts really soon. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. This is much sooner than I was anticipating. All right, I guess I'm gonna get in. Damn. The stainless steel bottom was really expensive to machine. I can imagine. It's pretty crazy. Where there's a... Oh yeah, let me paste it into chat. How many units will there be? I don't know. I like that. It's gonna be real nice. Oh man, what color? Oh, that's really nice, but there's a part of me that's just like, do I need more brown? It's funny, I feel like I need to chill on the brown. Oh, I don't know, man. Oh. Oh, a couple other things to mention. I did get on the Geist Machine Ada, the graphic edition with only, like with no copper, 5.5 degrees. I have not bought in yet on the F1, nor have I bought in on the second S60 V2. But I feel like, man, I don't know if I should get the S60 V2 or if I could keep holding that off till next month if I'm going to get in on this Lily. I'll have to see. Damn. Was anything the show snipe in the S60 V2? S60 V2 has a different like side profile and also has support for the USB hub. And probably more. I think the current buy also has it come with copper plates. I'll wait for extras on the F1. I mean, that might be a way for me to go too, but I kind of do want to make sure I lock in for the raw, especially at a lower price, but I'll have to figure things out on my end. All right. What do you guys think of this this shot right here? I think this is some station in Hakone. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't remember. This was like 7 years ago. 6 years ago? 7? Hard to remember. It was a long time ago. Trying to figure out how to get it to look straight. And I think... It's funny because it looks a little crooked-ish. I'm going to do a reinversion on this. John Bond, welcome. Rotate clockwise slightly. I need to... Hold on. Let's see what high looks like. That clip's hard. Let's go with this. All right. Oh, you know that line probably right there might be a good... Ah, it might not be. Anyways, John Bond, welcome back. That seems pretty good. Let's go with that and see if making any of these adjustments will bring it to a place we want it to be at. Yeah, something like that. The red light concave, it's funny, right? Like, it kind of looks a little funny, but also, like, I think it's this bus. This bus looks like it's crooked. Like, we just don't look at the bus. Everything kind of looks okay. The road line. Oh, yeah, the road line curves. But it's also, the bus looks like it's like, put a sticker on the bus. That's one way to do it. Gawk Design plateless PCB. All right, we're gonna run it as Ilford. I'm gonna do Ilford on this. Damn, March 10th. How exciting. Portrait. Luster, yeah, highest. Boom, boom. All right. If I ignore the line, the bus is straight-ish. I don't think so. That's like kind of crooked. I just block this with the print dialogue. It's kind of crooked looking. It's like a cartoon bus, you know? All right. I got Ilford. Get one of these in. So I'm thinking of... Oh, I never explained my whole thing from earlier. We were talking about, you know, kind of turning... There was a mention here. I think it was Matt. Said something about, like, you know... It became harder. Like, photography as a profession over it being a hobby made the hobby harder. And I can definitely understand that. And I'm definitely scared of that. I'm going to load this up here. Register. Okay, I think we're good. So here's the truth. I'm sitting on some pretty good stock of my merchandise here. Yeah, just kind of waiting and obviously hoping that you guys are interested in buying some of this some of the stock of merchandise, the t-shirts, the hats. And I just know that, like, well, I would really appreciate if you guys did. The way that I kind of look at it is like, if I did any if I turned this any more into a business, I'd know that this would be like a giant disaster. Like, it'd just be really, really hard. And that's something that I kind of have to wonder about, like, what it is to do when it comes to, for example, like putting together things like a zine, doing prints, whatever size they may be, like especially these digital ones. Potentially doing future analog prints, if that was a direction I would go in. Or it's just like, do I limit stock? Is it appropriate if I limit stock? Will any of it ever move? I don't know. Like, how do I appropriately try to sell any of this stuff? Anyways, I gotta get marbles open. It's, you know, it's funny too, because I don't know if you guys are familiar with, you know, clacks. I remember there's a whole thing about how, like, you know, in 2010, 2011 or so, like those clack artisans would just sit in stock. And they were like $25. And I think there were people at the time thinking, like, who the fuck would buy this? And it's just like, well, I don't know. Maybe there would be at some point that I would just run out of the stock, and you know, I'd be happy with that. But until then, it's just, I feel like whatever I would produce here, it'd probably just sit for a minute, a hot minute. Anyways, this is printing out right now. Let's get marbles set up. Just a second. It's junk pack day. We need to. You guys didn't remind me. February just ended. We gotta put together a junk pack. Oh, you guys. All right, I got this little box here, but we're gonna try to pack it. So here's the rules. I'm gonna pack this full of junk. I'm gonna ping the Discord. Some of the junk will be good. Most of it will be bad. But also, if you're international, the junk pack's going to be entirely different. I'm going to get rid of most of it and then probably give you one item. It just makes customs way easier. And it'll be like the same value as the assortment of junk that I would put in this. Only the junkiest of junk. Some of the junk will be good. Most of it not. Whatever the case, if you're international, same value but lesser items. Probably like one. Let's see what we got here. Yes, that's a good one. All right, here we go. Truly an allegory for the human condition. Randy, welcome. Welcome. Okay, here we go. So I found this. This is, I think this can fit like a 60%. I think I got this from Drop like a decade ago. So it's just like one of these neoprene sleeves or whatever. All right, we recovered this from a cheap giveaway that was going international. Here's those horrible Fukudo Milmax sockets, which I think for the most part are probably fucked up. Here's some springs from the Zero Browns. Here's some plate mount Durock stabilizers. Here's some Unmei mixed stabilizers, that Unmei that we broke down. Gateron Milky Pink Springs, the Nixie Springs from Jose's Cycle 7, some Crusty Springs, Crusty Screw-In Stabilizers from the S58, Min sockets, yep, and a bunch of what I guess are stickers from, I don't know what this was from. Oh, this is not even a sticker. This is from that fanny pack. This is, a Peak Design. Here's a mustache. A Makibo sticker and this, I don't know, it's a light. To be honest, this junk pack ain't that junky. I mean, yeah, it's got a bunch of stabilizers that are, usable. They are usable. I wouldn't say that they're like great, but they're usable, and a bunch of random springs and some other bullshit. So, all right. And then also, yeah, this sleeve. Oh, I guess we'll also, on top of that, put that print in here if it fits. Usable is great. That might be a UV. Oh, it might be. Any stabilizer can be good with enough skill. True. Here's the prints. Whoa, is that moving? Anyways, yeah, we'll just save the Watagaki stickers for another, but I'll throw in a stream sticker. Who is it that had that stabilizer wire that was bent to hell and back and still made it work? That sounds familiar. Was it McJizzle or Corn? They like 3 sumos are sitting on the left side of the bus. That's true. Could be. All right. So let me ping the Discord. If you are sub to the stream and have your Twitch linked to your Discord and are in my Discord, you get pings. So you may have just gotten a ping if you followed all that criteria. All right. Let's do it. Gotta choose. All right, no Wadugaki sticker to choose from because this is a pretty big one. But, you know, Wadugaki sticker is up for grab next stream and through the month. Holy shit, Klex has got some stabilizers. Who knows? Maybe there's a keyboard worth the same. I make no guarantees the truth of that statement. All right, pizza and chemistry at least. I'll probably develop in the morning, or not morning because I'll probably wake up at noon. How is no one on a Saturday night? Right? Isn't that weird? Makers and crafting. I gotta imagine there's some Splatoon streamers on. But keyboard streamers, I don't know that I see any. I see Gunpla. Brick building. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. Maybe it's not crazy. I just was Gunpla volume of streamers always bigger than the volume of keyboard streamers? Do you guys know? Because I don't know that it's felt like that, but maybe it always was and I just don't know. Yes? Okay. All right, there's our answer. Gunpla's pretty big. I think it's just more accessible. True, true. Really? Even at like the height, like 2020 and 2021, even then, the volume was that big? I mean, it probably was still, yeah, maybe, yeah. You definitely get more content out of Gunpla for less than what we pay keyboards. True, true. Keyboard. I hate Gunpla because pushing the plastic out of the spruce sucked and cleaning the flash sucked too. The flash? What is the flash? The little remnant plastic that pokes out. Then over to Mizu 2, I see some kind of Spirited Away thing. Okay, let me see Mizu 2. All right, VTuber avatar. All right, let's do it. The excess plastic that you have to file down. I see. I didn't know that was called. I only know sprue. All right, here are the commands. Discord. Join my Discord. Wadugaki, who usually sponsors our giveaways, other than tonight. Merch. Buy my merch. Here's the raid message if you're subbed, and the raid message if you're not. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow with some photo scans. All right. Good night.